Utility bills are expected to soar in the next few months. Fortunately, you may be eligible for thousands of dollars in assistance from programs you've never even heard of before. Let's talk about what you're eligible for and how to get it. If you're noticing that your bills are going up very quickly, you're not alone. I thought it was just me, but then I did some searching and, well, it's getting bad for everybody everywhere. So what can you do? Keeping your utilities connected is obviously so important, but what if the cash isn't there to cover those bills? Let's talk about the assistance programs that can help you. First, LIHEAP. The Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program can pay a grant toward your utility bills every single year. About 7 million households receive assistance through this program annually, and the amount of the grant varies depending on your income, location, and household size. When my family received LIHEAP in 2017, we received around $1,000. The maximum grant is usually somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500 in most states, but some states offer far more. For example, the maximum crisis grant in Alaska is $5,775, according to the LIHEAP Clearinghouse. When you receive LIHEAP benefits, you may also be eligible for weatherization assistance. This program can help improve the energy efficiency of your home and reduce your utility bills. We received thousands of dollars in repairs through this program, which drove our bill down from $650 a month to just $150 a month. It is definitely worth looking into, and it will help stretch those annual LIHEAP benefits that you get even farther. Second, you may be able to receive assistance through your state's general welfare fund. Many states have these funds at the county level that can be used for rent, utilities, funeral costs, medication, or other emergency needs. In order to access these funds, you'll need to call your county government and ask about general assistance or general welfare funds. These funds can usually only contribute a small amount, usually $200 or less, but that can be very helpful when you're struggling to keep your utilities connected. In fact, if you tell your utility company that you are searching for assistance from any of these programs, they will usually delay disconnection until you've had time to receive the assistance that you're looking for. It can at least buy you time, if nothing else. Third, you may be able to receive assistance from local churches and charities. For example, many Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, and Catholic Charities locations can assist you with power bill expenses if you have a shutoff or disconnection notice. However, their contributions may also be less than what you need. I believe the Salvation Army usually donates around $50, and most St. Vincent de Paul chapters usually donate no more than $150, but every little bit adds up when you need help keeping those utilities connected. So don't skip something just because it's not going to cover your entire bill. You can check out our article on low income relief about how I pieced together grants from 4 or 5 different agencies when we had our $3,000 power bill come in. Fourth, you may be able to receive assistance through other government agencies and organizations as well. These will depend on where you live and what your individual circumstances are. For example, when my family was blindsided by that $3,000 power bill, we received pledges from our county's Veterans Assistance Fund and even from Child Protective Services, and that's a long story. Fifth, I always recommend that people contact their local community action council. These local organizations were organized as part of the 1964 Economic Opportunity Act, and every county in America has one, but sometimes they're called different names. They might be called a community action agency, a community action council, an opportunity council, etc. The name doesn't really matter. Just call your local community action council because they can usually point you in the direction of other local services that can help you. They usually maintain great resource directories and they're well connected to the resources in your area. Sixth, call 211 as well. 211 is a nationwide hotline run by the United Way that can help you connect with resources in your area. Unlike the Community Action Council, which is usually hyper-local in its network, 211 is also usually aware of broader national organizations as well. So if you have a certain diagnosis, work in a certain industry, or meet certain eligibility criteria, you may be eligible for assistance from certain nationwide organizations that your Community Action Council may not know about. Call 211 and see what's available to you. And finally, investigate the options offered by your local utility provider. Over the years that I've been running low income relief, I have researched hundreds of power companies and other utilities all across the United States. And what I've found has really surprised me. Many of them offer discounts for low income people, especially low income veterans or low income seniors. You may be able to get a rate discount through one of those programs if your company offers it. Other companies offer free energy efficiency products like free LED light bulbs or rate limiting shower heads or all sorts of different things. I've seen utility companies offer discounts on appliances, all sorts of crazy stuff that can help you save money on your power bill. So be sure that you contact your local utility provider and check that out. It also helps to read the little inserts and news things that come out with each of your bills, because a lot of times these programs are mentioned in there but not mentioned anywhere else. Just kind of a tip for you there. Don't forget to check out our other videos on how you could receive a low income grant. I'll see you there.